Tonight, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
At the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Tonight, we close out Week 7 together with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Leading them out, still one of the most recognizable QBs in the game and one of the most fun QBs in his 5th season. It's Gardner Minshew.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat and a quick first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll go play action here with Minshew. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off play action, it's Minshew. Locates Hardman for another catch. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up second down. Again, Minshew looking to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Minshew sets to throw. He's got the connection to Moore. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Williams. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by McManus is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But this opening drive, while it stalled out, it still gave them 3 points.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
First carry of the game for Zamir White. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. The Niners still looking for that first win, 0-6 to start the year. And really, it's just sort of been one thing after another, Charles.
It certainly has, and they're one of those teams that while all teams talk about starting fast, that's like, topic 1, this team never has. That's been an issue for them all season long, and because of that, they've never been able to catch up during games.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Another run for Gibbs here. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Here's Howell. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Howell out of the shotgun. Touchdown 49ers. Marquise Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Niners have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, Picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On second down, Minshew. And this one incomplete. A 50-50 ball in the end, nearly intercepted. And now it's third down. You look at this Niner defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It'll be Minshew again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Minshew. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Minshew. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they've got it with a third down and less than a yard. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down. Back to throw again. Escapes the sack. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Good work by Minshew there to pick up the first. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Williams. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front seven can get him down.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. A give, right side for Gibbs. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. 98 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now, because is he rewarding himself for a great run, or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Powell. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Throwing here, Howell. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Elijah Moore from 6 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. They'll look to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Out of the gun is Minshew. Catch is made by Hardman. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll try the middle with Cook. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Here's Cook again. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. Open man is Samuel, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Well, clearly that was a design play. I just don't know that it was the right design. Hey, your holder to have him pick it up and kind of be the power guy trying to run through the middle. Everything has to go right for that to work.
You mean you weren't relying on just great blocking to get him through? You kind of think maybe he can help make his own way if he's an actual running back instead of the holder? Yeah, I thought the same thing.
A very solid gain of 27. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. And Howe will throw it. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First down, Howe to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Another throw for Howell. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
In motion left, Hardman. A fake on the jet sweep as they run with Cook up the middle. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Howell's throw complete there to Moore. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Now they go play action with Howell. He'll buy some time right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Howell, he'll look to throw it. A short throw to Musgrave. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 126 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
That run didn't get very many, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Eluding the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Gibbs is in. Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
McPherson on for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Hardman will elect not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. No gain on the play there, second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle, it's Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Back to throw.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Debo going in motion left.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble, but all is well. First down. Cook up the gut. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Jamal Williams,
his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
McManus's point after is good. And this is back to a 5-point game. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays.
And it was Jamal Williams who ended things with a touchdown run.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out.
He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile.
Oh, Howe loses it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they keep the football, but now face second and long. And off to Gibbs, headed right here. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. 136 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Going right side is White. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well. The entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Off play action. It's Howell. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. They run it again with Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Minshew's throw complete to Freiermuth. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. They'll look to throw here. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. Remember, right now they are on a 6-game losing streak trying to snap that. And a good sign is they've got the lead in the football. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Now Howell, and this one too low.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. It's Howell with another throw.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore.
Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it second down. Howell down to throw it.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Eddie Jackson picks it. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Vikings. Nicole Hardman, 56 yards. And the Vikings use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. And Minshew will throw for it.
And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. Out of the gun, it's Howell.
He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. He'll take this to the 46.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Oh, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Just kind of a wing and a prayer there. This ball's kind of up for grabs, but they're at a point where they have to live with that. Unfortunately, this one winds up incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. Davis now to return it. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So now the Niners down 23-20, 1:06 to play. Well, their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down.
Howell's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
And he'll be stopped right there at the 31. Here's Howell. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The clock reading 40 seconds. Here's 2nd and 10. Howell to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
4th down, Howell, desperation time.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Minshew down to a knee, victory formation, and that should be just about it.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the 4th quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame. Got it done, taking the knee.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for the Vikings, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they